today's video, I'm going to talk to you about the EB-5 visa program and Trump's gold card, all the changes that are coming your way, how you can immigrate to the United States, what this means for you as a foreigner immigrating to the United States, what this means for our country, and basically outlining step by step how this program works. So big news, obviously, Trump announces he's gonna roll out the gold card by the end of March, which is a $5 million investment in the United States. Let's break that down. So if you don't know what the EB-5 visa program is, it's basically a program that allows you to do pay for play. If you are a foreign national and you're gonna create jobs and you're gonna invest between $800 and $1.3 million in the US and create jobs, most of this is done through real estate. This is going to be an additional program where you're gonna basically fast track your US citizenship. This is basically a way to pay to get your green card. And the gold card is gonna be a little bit different. So the current requirements right now are, if you have $800,000 in a target employment area, which is pretty much a rural area, or $1,050,000 in a non-targeted area, you can fast track your green card in as little as 2 years and up to 5 years. And you can invest in real estate and things like that that create jobs. Currently, you must be investing in real estate, like a real estate development. Like if you're interested in investing with us right now, currently, we're gonna be changing this current building that I'm in right now, 1044 Main Street. We're gonna be changing this into 80 to 100 units of apartment buildings, and that's gonna create jobs. And the EB-5 visa program allows you to do that. And it's a great way to invest in real estate, get a great return. So this is a great opportunity for you to invest with me, a big real estate developer and a big proponent of the EB-5 visa program. We're going to be doing something called a historical tax credit renovation right down here in Kansas City, Missouri, in the building that I'm currently at, which is a great building, which is already on the National Registry for historical tax credits, which I can go into in greater detail later in another video. So it must be invested in a new commercial enterprise, which would be this building like this, or in a business to save jobs, right? The whole point of the EB-5 visa program is to create job growth. The stipulations for that is it must create at least 10 jobs in 2 years. They can be jobs that are part of the development, like this real estate development, or they can be soft jobs, which would be like the architectural for the real estate development, could be the attorney jobs that are created through that. So there's a whole scope of jobs that it has to create, but at least 10 jobs. So the jobs gotta be direct, unless you're doing a regional center. A regional center is basically a bunch of people pooling their money together. You can look at greater detail of my other videos of the EB-5 visa program and what regional centers are. There is a cap on the number of visas, so this is limited. Currently, the cap is only 10,000 visas per year, and that includes family members. Obviously, if you're trying to move to the United States, you want to bring your family with you, and this allows for all your family to immigrate as well. Contrary to that last statement I just made, in 2024, there was 12,000 visas that were actually given out through the EB-5 visa program, showing its popularity. Even though they have an annual cap, they gave out 12,000. So it's a hugely popular strategy for people to invest in the United States. And it's a fantastic way. Like if you're looking to invest in the United States, number one, make a good investment. A lot of these guys are just paying for their green card. Like if you're looking to come here, some people are just like, you know, I'll pay $1 million and I don't care as long as I get my green card. But why not invest with someone like myself, who's a proven investor, who's paired up with an attorney, get your green card, make money on your investment, and get two things: peace of mind, right, that you're making money on your investment, and be able to immigrate to the United States. Trump and Trump's Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick announced that they're gonna unveiling the gold card. So described as the premium green card, it's all about the EB-5 visa program. And the funny thing is, if you go to like X and some of these other platforms, people are like, oh, that's bullshit. How are people being allowed? Trump's selling us off. And I was like, yeah, we've already had this program since 1990. It's been active for a long, long time. So he's just changing some of the rules and making it a business decision versus bureaucratic bullcrap. So the changes on this is, rather than making an investment, you pay the US government $5 million and you get your gold card, right? Like, so you don't have to make an investment in real estate, you get your gold card. And if you got $5 million bucks, you don't gotta create jobs. So if you don't want to create jobs, you don't want to make an investment, you just pay the $5 million to the US government and you get your gold card. And the entire purpose with Trump's gold card is that they're gonna pay down national debt. I think it's a great idea for the United States, right? He's trying to pay off debt, and in his mind, if he's like, well, if we can get 25,000 people to give us $5 million bucks, then we're gonna pay down our debt.
And if we sell, just remember, 200,000, there's a line for EB-5 of 250,000 right now. 200,000 of these gold green cards is $1 trillion to pay down our debt.
You're gonna have to undergo a deep vetting. So if you're like a drug cartel or something like that, you're probably not getting in. Like if you got $5 million and you're a businessman and you're trying to set up business in the United States, probably this is the best bet for you. What I imagine is gonna happen is I think there's gonna be probably a lot of immigration attorneys that are gonna be like, hey, well, I'm gonna lose my job, I'm gonna lose these investments. You know, we don't take that seriously. I'd rather see our country flourish and stuff like that. But I imagine there's gonna be a lot of pushback for some of the immigration attorneys and some of the other guys who are relying on the EB-5 visa program to fund their investments. I'm certainly not. I'm not afraid of this. I think there's gonna be a hybrid of some sort where it's like, yes, you can pay the $5 million, but we'd also like to do the titanium card, right? Where you pay the $5 million and you make a $5 million investment in a project. I see this thing taking on more of a explosive growth, right? But I think that what Trump looks at, he's like, you wanna pay $5 million? You wanna do business in the United States? Great, give us $5 million. We'll vet you, we'll get you a green card, and we're gonna pay that debt down, which is a smart move. And there's no cap. This is the other thing. He's like, hey man, you wanna come in, you're a good citizen, I'll let as many people come in as you want possible. He looks at this as the best way to pay down debt. And I think it's a brilliant move because you've got people who wanna come in, who've got money, rather than letting all these illegal immigrants in that have no money, that have no resources, that can't help our economy grow. He's saying, hey, if you got money and you wanna come to the United States, your money's welcome here. We're gonna use it to pay down debt, and I'll let as many of you in as possible because he sees this to make the United States economy richer. And as we all know, if we're all doing well, we're all doing well together. So I don't fear this program at all. I hope if you're a foreign national and you have more money than that and you're looking for this, I hope you're able to move to the United States. It's a wonderful country. I welcome you here with open arms. Give me a hug, brother. They want to create simplicity. They want to get rid of the fraud, like with not only some of the bad actors on the side of the EB-5 visa program, some of the guys who have lost a lot of these people money, but also they want to simplify the process and they want to stop getting people to wash their money, so to speak, right? It shifts job creation to direct investment in the United States, but I would argue that I think it just creates different types of jobs because people who are worth that kind of money know how to make money, right? Like, so I don't think that it's gonna shift the focus entirely. I think that's what people are saying, but I believe that there's still gonna be people who wanna invest in the United States and they wanna work with guys like myself, but they also wanna move to the United States. So I don't think it's not gonna create jobs. I think it's just going to get people here and they're paying to get here to create jobs versus creating jobs and then moving. There's obviously legal questions. Can Trump actually do that without Congress? Probably not. So that's why I say that there's probably gonna be some things stripped out. A lot of people are gonna be affected by this. So I don't think it's gonna go through initially. I think what'll probably happen, if I was to guess, is some of that investment money is gonna go to the United States directly. He's gonna help expedite the process because immigration attorneys and other people who benefit from the EB-5 investing program, like myself, I don't really care either way, but I think there's gonna be a lot of stakeholders who have far more to lose that are going to go to their current congressman and be like, no, that $5 million is okay, but 2.5 can go to the United States and 2.5 needs to be an investment that we do. So I think that there's gonna be things like that. So obviously if you're planning on doing it, contact us because we'll be deploying capital on multiple projects out here in Kansas City and around the country. You can email me at tk@troykearns.com. We'll hook you up with one of our immigration attorneys and talk to you about our projects. Hook you up with my current CFO and he can go through the projects we're doing, the type of returns that you're gonna get. A lot of times the way this has worked in the past, this is why Trump sees this, is that people are paying, the people are losing the money, not created the money. There's been a bunch of these pitfalls. So he's like, why go through all this? Why go through the waiting time? Why don't we just give these people the green card? We'll take the money, we'll pay down the debt, and I get it. It makes a lot of sense. In closing, like if you're looking to immigrate to the United States, even though Trump wants to roll this out at the end of March, it's probably not gonna happen. My suggestion is, if you got $5 million, do both. Get your green card going right now. Hop on with us with a project. If you have that type of money and you wanna expedite the process, you're just gonna have more money invested in the United States, more projects going, and you're starting over here. So I'm imagining if the gold card starts and that process actually happens, Congress does not move quickly. We know that government doesn't happen quickly. An executive order isn't gonna get this thing done. So my suggestion is if you're looking to do that, start the process today. And if the gold card does become available, double down. And if you have the capacity to do both of those things, then the $5 million is not gonna affect you anyways. Because if you got $5 million to shell out for your green card, then you probably got $100 million, you probably got $200 million, you probably have $1 billion. So what's $5 million? Invest in real real estate with somebody like myself. And then if the gold card does happen, you know, you still have that investment, and then you also can just go and move quickly. So if you're looking to immigrate to the United States and you want to do so strategically, my suggestion is contact myself. We'll set you up in one of our projects right now. We'll show you how we can make money and you won't lose it. You actually get a rate of return and how you can get your green card. Or if you're somebody that doesn't have the $5 billion and you need to go this route, then stick to the original EB-5 visa program. I expect changes to follow anyways. Contact us at tk@troykearns.com. If you're a real estate developer and you're looking to learn more about the EB-5 visa program, check out my last 2 videos. We'll check out the next one. Peace.